Hello, one and all. It's your friendly neighborhood Big D Don here. Just thought I'd clarify why you're being slapped with yet another re-upload. A fair amount of you kept asking for this classic, so I decided to post it here. Still not keen on the voices, so I'll more than likely end up re-recording all of these older videos and replace the older voices with the new ones. The Night of the Living Dead remake video is still in the works along with the final to the story, so there's two things to look forward to. Hope you guys had a lovely weekend, and I'll be seeing you guys again soon. Bye for now.
Well, it's about time we got around to playing this masterpiece.
Yeah, the viewers did want us to play it. And given the fact that we've been absent for well over 2 weeks, I think this video is due. And why not start off with a banger?
Man, Road to the Dead is such a good Flash game. I remember playing this baby back in the day.
Yeah. There was always something about Flash horror games and their way of being creepy. Do any of you fine gentlemen remember a game called Desolation? That shit scared the ever-loving fuck out of me.
We'll get back to your question in a sec. There's a cutscene playing.
This is an emergency alert system broadcast. This is not a test.
Hello, citizen. Due to unforeseen and unexplained events, the city has been quarantined. Please stay home. Lock all your doors and windows. Stay out of sight till further notice. Repeat, it is crucial that you stay in your home and out of sight. Martial law is now in effect, and anyone trying to exit the city will be shot on sight. This is not an exercise. Stay home till further notice.
Whoa, this is bad.
This is not an isolated case. It just got up and started walking.
Get it for the base. Sector C was already overwhelmed. What do you want us to do? They're freaking dead and still walking, goddammit!
Get a hold of yourself. We're trained to handle anything, so stick to your job.
Walking Dead. Shit. I'm not staying here. I gotta make it through the highway. It's probably my best.
Okay, so now back to your question, Joe.
Yeah, I was wondering if you guys played a point-and-click horror Flash game called Desolation. Shit was creepy as fuck. There was one specific part in that game which made me almost shit out my organs from sheer fright.
Isn't that the game where you play as an exterminator? I recall you being sent to do a job in an abandoned office complex.
Oh, right! I remember that game. That fucker gave me nightmares for weeks. The monsters on that game were creepy as hell.
Right? Maybe we should give the audience a little taste of what we're talking about.
Wow, thanks for resurfacing unwanted memories, Joe. That fucker gave me nightmares.
Right? I remember playing that years back. I was home alone at like 2 in the morning with all the lights turned off and got welcome to that bastard. I had my volume turned up because I couldn't hear much.
You unfortunate soul. The game is dated as fuck, but back then, oh man, it was the stuff of nightmares.
Agreed. Never got around to completing the sequel. The design choice was drastically changed, though. They went for a more realistic feeling. Gritty, dark, horrifying. We should play them, both at some stage, just so we can give the audience a taste of some of the hidden gems of the past.
Huh, it would seem our bucket list of classic Flash games just keeps on growing. But anyway, what do you fuckers think of my driving so far?
You're doing really well, I must admit. Imagine trying to beat this without a single upgrade.
Now that would be tedious as all hell. I'm probably just going to upgrade my windshield, engine, and bumper, along with the gun. That would be pretty ideal if we get any unwanted hitchhikers clinging to our car.
Yeah, the windshield would be good. Gives off more resistance from gunfire and whatnot. Why not upgrade the horn also? You don't really want to hit the civilians considering there's probably a penalty for it.
Smart thinking, Biden. Not throwing shade or anything, but have you been taking anything for your memory? You seem to be more functionable.
No, as a matter of fact, though I do keep getting weird dreams as of late.
Weird dreams, you say? Care to tell us about them?
Okay, so it's similar to the exo-zombies thing I was talking about.
Oh, not this shit again.
Zip it, Donald. Anyway, continue, Joe.
So yeah, it's stuff like that. I have memories of things that we never experienced. I remember countless things from those sessions. I also had a dream that we were warped to a pocket dimension filled with undead. You and George got quote-unquote killed, so me and Donald had to fight the bastard that sent us there.
Killed? What happened next?
Well, when me and Donald were fighting this cosmic entity, you and Barry got sent to some other location when we
for
thought
fuck's
you were
sake.
dead. You met up with some American Marine called Adam. Dude had a ruggish accent. Always sounded like he screamed when muttering a simple sentence. He died helping you two. After that, we reunited and then got sent home. Only we didn't get sent home. We got sent somewhere else. And it wasn't an accident.
An American Marine? Barry?
What in the actual fuck is going on here? We've got zombies flooding our nation and now we have this? Joe, that doesn't sound like a dream. More like some form of window into another reality. Because we did encounter a World War II American Marine. The fucker warped into the room not long after you left. He said our names like he was surprised to see us and ended up teleporting somewhere else.
So, what you're saying is I was seeing things through the eyes of an alternate version of me in a different universe?
As ludicrous as this sounds, I must admit, I've been having weird feelings also. Ever since me and George came into contact with that space rock, I've been getting visions.
Visions? What kind of visions, Donald?
I mean, I thought these were nightmares. But basically, I dreamt about Bill and fucking Hillary Clinton taking over the planet because they were engulfed in the ether. Yeah, it's some major COD zombie story BS, but given the fact that me and George had to fight a bunch of glowing-eyed undead cannibals all fucking night in space rocks that look similar to Element 115, I say it's not too far-fetched.
Ugh. I don't know what would be worse. Zombies consuming all life, or the Clintons taking over the ether. The fact that Hillary fucking Clinton almost became president was bad enough.
Yeah, fuck that. Speaking of Bill, I wonder what he's doing anyways.
Snorting lines of powdered pig shit for all I care. The cunt thinks he can call me the hard R and have the audacity to get pissy over failing on a damn Roblox game. Fuck that racist asshole.
Like we all say out-of-pocket shit from time to time, but full-on racism? Nah, bruh, that's unjustified. And that's coming from me, of all people.
I mean, I do pity him. If he had the balls to apologize, then maybe I'd forgive him.
I mean, we could get him on call soon. Let's hear him out. If he had the slightest fraction of a pube hair when it comes to common sense, he'd say sorry at the very least.
Agreed. And if not, then we'll just bully his punk ass. Then again, I don't want his pterodactyl of a wife coming for us if we make him cry.
Motherfucker, there are countless undead out there. Do you really think that masochist bitch would come all the way over here just to screech at us?
Buddy, it's Hillary fucking Clinton. Of course she'd come all the way over here just to try and piss on our day.
I'm sure that deranged bitch is too busy focusing on deleting emails than coming here. I remember telling her some of my best jokes after I won the election back in 2016. She didn't laugh. Then again, her sense of humor is as dry as a nun's snatch.
I mean, you really are the king of jokes. Given the fact that your presidency was one hell of a punchline.
Want to keep cracking those kinds of jokes, Chuckles? Or do you want me to wrap my hands around your throat and have you crying like a little bitch again? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
You never really did mention much about that night. Care to give us the rundown?
There's not much to tell, really. Just that it played out exactly like a COD Zombies map. Chalk drawings on the walls, perk bottles, and the mystery box. I wonder why they disappeared, and why did they appear before us? There's so many questions that we don't know the answers to. Just like how the fuck am I alive right now?
Can't really answer that question, Donald. But holy fuck, you're clutching this.
Can you guys be quiet for a sec? I just need to concentrate on this. Man, I am so close to the checkpoint. Please, God, just let me have this. Fuck, yes!
Nice one, Don. I'm kind of wondering how long this session is going to take.
Well, if we're just going to keep dying at this rate and focusing on upgrades, I'd say an hour or so. And given the fact that the last video was roughly 25-ish minutes or so, why not just go all out this one time and have it uncut?
Nearly an hour with no editing? Jesus, I don't know how we're going to pull this off.
Dedication and a little bit of faith, George. I mean, we went nearly 2 or 3 weeks without making anything. And I'm sure our viewers are hungry for more content. So why not go for a longer video?
Well, considering our quota was doubled for some reason, seems Voxbox was feeling generous. So yeah, I agree. Let's go all out with this one.
Man, Road of the Dead was such a banger when it dropped. The sequel was kind of cool too. Loved how you had to control 2 people at once.
Agreed. Isn't that game like double the time frame, though? I recall it taking me roughly 2 hours or so to finish that.
I believe so. I mean, there's more stuff to do on that game, like saving survivors, regaining ammo, and more cutscenes.
Yeah, and funnily enough, I'm sure the woman we heard on the radio in the intro and on the military radio voices the female protagonist in that.
Is it just me, or did she voice a lot more characters in Flash games back in the day? I'm not sure. Her voice just sets off an extreme sense of familiarity for some reason.
Possibly. Now that you mention it, you're right.
This is going to be scratching the back of my mind unless I don't suss this out. Let me just look this up. Oh, no wonder. Well, yeah, Joe was correct. She did voice the female in the sequel. I thought I recognized her voice from somewhere. She had a role in a mini-series I watched before called Superhero Clock back in 2013. And another thing called No More Tricks. Doesn't seem like she voiced in any other games, though, sadly. I wonder how she's doing nowadays.
Who knows? She probably just got on with her life, family, etc. I mean, people change their professions and hobbies all the time. Best of luck to her with whatever she's doing.
Speaking of the cast for this game, I wonder what John's voice actor is doing. I heard they were planning on making a 3rd Road of the Dead game years back, but nothing ever came of it. And if I recall, John was going to be the main character in that again. Care to look up any info about whatever happened to that, George?
Sure thing. Give me a moment. Ah, well, I'll be. There's not much about the 3rd installment. But they have a Discord server. Nice to know. And from the looks of things, they managed to get the rights for their site. So that's a plus.
I'm amazed they haven't added the Saga of the Dead to Steam already. You'd think they would have followed The Last Stand's footsteps, but I guess there's more to it than that behind the scenes.
Yeah, I'd low-key purchase that shit in a heartbeat. It's nice running this on Newgrounds and all, but imagine having this in full screen and with graphics settings like The Last Stand. Then again, those games tend to tank the frame rate after a while if you have the graphics enhanced.
Speaking of that trilogy, we going to play the 4th game at some stage? I saw some images and would like to give it a try, even if it's for a single session.
I mean, we can give it a go. If it's any good and the fans like it, I suppose we could continue it.
That would be a blast. You know, it's funny that we're playing this, Donald.
Oh? Why's that?
Because we had to go through similar circumstances when escaping the city. Makes you wonder if this game predicted that scenario.
Huh. Good point. Luckily enough, our commander-in-chief is right here. You better not drop a nuclear warhead on that place, you sleepy bastard. Sleepy?
Did this motherfucker really fall asleep already?
Biden, wake the fuck up.
Huh? Who, what, where?
We're at your house, you sleepy fuck.
Who the fuck are you clowns? Security.
Are you kidding? It's us, you mummified, demented prick.
I know. I was fucking with you morons.
Did we really just get played like a set of violins by this Internet Explorer-looking ass?
You bet your keister you damn well did, motherfuckers.
This sleazy son of a bitch. Well played.
So you wasn't even sleeping either?
Was I fuck? I was pretending. because this gimpy-legged Snorlax has a habit of calling me sleepy. Then again, all you Three Stooges have a habit on running with the same jokes. And you question me about having dementia.
Who you calling a Snorlax, you fucking diaper-wearing, ice-cream-guzzling, prat-falling, hair-sniffing cuntbag?
My bad, I meant the other fat bastard in the room. Oh, wait. That's just your behemoth of an ass. Makes me wonder if people confuse that shit with the son from the Teletubbies because of how fucking radiated your skin is.
I'll show you radiated when I throw you headfirst down into one of the radioactive storage containment shelters in the Nevada desert, you fucking single-cell organism. Who knows? If you soak up enough radiation, you might actually grow a fucking brain.
That's a lot of words for someone who got their fat orange ass kicked inside out in the election.
The only reason why you won is because you cheated. Just like how you rigged my fucking court case.
I didn't rig shit, bitch.
You didn't? So you're telling me the jury and the fucking judge wasn't slurping on your sad excuse of a cock the entire time? One of my charges was over trying to hire a fucking lawyer. But don't worry, dickhead. Try and cripple me all you like. But joke's on you. My points went up after this bitch, and when I become president, oh man, I'm gonna piss all over that shitty excuse of an ice cream machine you've got stored in the Oval Office.
If you so much as lay one of those greasy, disgusting Cumberland sausages you call fingers on my ice cream, I'm gonna personally take part in lighting your ass up with a firing squad.
You'd really kill a man over some fucking ice cream? I know you was unhinged, but that unhinged? Jesus H. Christ.
Throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one.
This motherfucker has been watching way too much Jujutsu Kaisen. What a fucking weeaboo.
If you cunts keep talking shit about anime and ice cream, I'll just Biden blast your bitch asses.
Little do you know, Sleepy Joe, I do have some favorites when it comes to anime.
Oh, really, Donald? Mine are Jujutsu Kaisen, Black Clover, Elfen Lied, and Berserk. Not the 2016 or 17 editions. Those are absolute garbage.
Yeah, my main animes consist of Toy Story, Cory in the House, airline instruction videos from the 80s, Seinfeld. Like, I get it, I'm a bit of an anime guy myself.
Are you fucking kidding me, jackass?
No shit, I'm kidding you, genius. Do you really think I have the time to be sitting on my ass watching Japanese cartoons all day?
No, you're either crying like a bitch over life being unfair, or you're at a golf course. Now, can you two cunts shut the fuck up already? Like, come on, man. Play the fucking game, or me and George are gonna go back and play that corrupt zombies game that just dropped on Roblox.
Yeah, for real. You two are giving me a headache.
And you two are giving me a fucking headache. You're always either ripping into me, Joe, or yourselves, but the moment we do it, you're quick to be on the fucking moral high ground. Hypocritical much?
You know what? Yeah, I agree with Donald. I mean, sure, he can be an ass and insult me, but you guys tend to do it just as much. So stop sucking each other off already.
Look, I just wanted this bullshit to stop so we can just enjoy the fucking game, but this is clearly not going anywhere.
Then can we all just shut the fuck up and move past this then? The constant arguing is really getting repetitive at this point, and I just want to play the game.
All right then, let's call it a truce for now. Oh! I almost forgot.
Forgot what?
Well, do you remember when our first time on this channel was playing Worms, right? Well, turns out you can download and install custom maps people have made. I wasn't aware of this, but we should give them a try at some stage. I'm pretty curious on some of those maps that were made decades ago. It'll be like peeping into a time capsule.
Huh. That actually sounds like a pretty good idea. Kind of like those Doom wads we have. Speaking of Doom, we need to play both Doom and Doom Eternal before the release of the latest game. I never got the chance to beat the DLC because Michelle had and still has a tight grip on our savings.
Oh man, not to sound like an asshole, but I feel sorry for you. Does she take the reins over everything in your relationship?
As embarrassing as it is to admit, yeah, she does. I mean, she even has a major issue with me coming out here to hang with you guys. No idea why, but it's like she just wants me for herself. And no, this isn't because of the current zombie apocalypse outside. This was apparently a problem even before that.
If that isn't the term controlling, then I don't know what is. I mean, she tells you what you can and can't eat, who you can and can't talk to.
Fucking shitty game.
I mean, you looked fucking miserable during our session of Worms. And now you look vibrant again, Barry.
You think so? Huh. Who knew a zombie outbreak could bring out the best in someone?
Well, despite the fact that I was close to snapping his neck, I think mine and George's friendship vastly increased during our fight against those undead bastards.
Yeah, it seemed like it because you sounded like you guys were docking down in the basement.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, Obama.
Ha! I was just fucking with you, Don.
Wait, what the fuck is docking?
Oh, don't worry. And don't search that shit up. We wouldn't want you to have a heart attack.
You sick bastard. I think I'm gonna puke.
We just told you cunts to not look it up, didn't we?
Well, what a sniveling pussy.
Yeah, I agree. But anyway, we should talk more about this game. It's not really been the subject of this video so far because all we seem to have done is nitpick at each other.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, what else is there to talk about? It's a flash game where you drive down a long-ass highway trying to avoid all sorts of mayhem in your way.
I mean, it's just pretty wild that the military are going this far just to take you out. Judging from how bad it is and because of how quick this virus is spreading, I'm amazed they haven't backed the fuck out and nuked the place yet.
Yeah, I agree with you. The city is pretty much a lost cause. But man, I just wish there was a third installment. Or hell, like we talked about before. Put these babies on Steam so others can enjoy these classics.
I mean, people should encourage the creator to do so. Plus, that would be putting money into his and other people's pockets that worked on the games.
True, and holy shit, are you doing well on this? You haven't even fully upgraded the car and you've gotten quite far.
Buddy, who do you think you're talking to? I beat this game without a single upgrade at one point in time. Shit was a fucking nightmare because of all the military and freakazoids that pop up later in the game.
Touche. Oh, did you hear about the upcoming remaster/remake of Dead Rising?
Wait, what?
I'll take that as a no.
Barry, you know that fucking game is one of my all-time favorites. When is it coming out? I need to know.
Hard to say, really. They just dropped the teaser trailer. Sadly, it's not the original voice actor, but thankfully it's not the same voice from Dead Rising 4.
If it's a remaster, why not just use the same voice if the script is going to be practically the same? Unless they're adding more things to the story or dialogue, then it would make sense.
That's a valid point, but all will be revealed when the full trailer drops. But man, he looks quite a lot like his off-the-record design. So he looks a lot older in this compared to the original.
That's good, because he looked like ass in the fourth game.
Wait, there's a fourth game?
Unfortunately so, but everyone pretty much resents it, so it doesn't exist for us hardcore fans. That ball-busting hipster fuck nugget really ruined the series with that dumpster fire of a game. And don't get me started on the leaked footage for the 5th installment that I saw. They wanted to make it into a damn Dark Souls clone. Goated franchise, I must say. But seriously? They even got rid of the inventory mechanic and everything. So much for it being about Frank's successor. It was a prequel set after the events of the second game, but before the third. I would have loved it. But for the love of God, do it fucking right. If they're keeping everything the same, except some extra areas, cutscenes, and dialogue for the remake/remaster of the original Dead Rising, then I'm cool with it. If they give us a sandbox mode, like in Off the Record, with various challenges, then I'd love it.
I completely agree with that statement. We should play Dead Rising for the shits and gigs at some point. The game's long as fuck, so we'd have to do either parts or cut it down a notch. I couldn't fathom doing a fucking 8 to 10 hour episode on that game alone, considering an in-game day for that is roughly 2 hours, and the missions go by a time sequence. Speedrunners must have been quaking in their sweaty-ass chairs when they heard about that mechanic.
Without a shadow of a doubt. The game was revolutionary for its time with the time limit and that mass amount
fucking
of
road
zombies
spikes. How was I supposed to
screen.
avoid that?
Games like that and Dynasty Warriors was my go-to.
Almost at the
Loved that
checkpoint.
shit on the
Don't let me
PlayStation.
die, baby, please.
I was amazed the hardware didn't suffer from a lethal stroke from the amount of enemies on screen.
I'm more amazed that you haven't suffered from a mild stroke yet, Biden.
Oh, fuck you, asshole.
Oh, relax. I'm just fucking with you. You're a good friend of mine. I might joke about you from time to time. And just because we're political rivals doesn't make you any less of a pal. I wish you the best health and only the best. Shit around here wouldn't be the same if you wasn't in the picture.
That's probably one of the nicest things you've ever said to me, Donald. Thank you.
Yeah, don't get used to it. All this fuzzy, warm shit makes my skin crawl. But you're welcome, Joe.
Oh, look at you two getting all intimate. You gonna start playing tonsil tennis next?
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You sick, perverted bastard.
You're gonna make me puke. Wait, where the fuck is George?
Ah, well, there goes all of my lunch. Why the fuck am I always so fucking curious about shit I shouldn't look at?
George.
What the fuck?
Why do I keep hearing that name?
Oh, hell no. Guys, there's a fucking ghost! Fuck this shit! I'm out of here!
Such a wasted opportunity. I love that game so much, it sucks the lawsuit ruined everything.
Yeah, and I got the fucking Savini Jason skin too. Like, if the devs won't fix the game and plan on shutting down the servers, why not just let the fans do what they want with it instead of fucking cease and desisting all the fan projects? Like, bruh, that one fan mod that had custom skins, killers, and maps had so much promise. Then those cunts at Gun Media shut that shit down. Talk about giving us the Nintendo treatment.
Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit!
What the fuck is wrong with you?
This place is haunted. I'm getting the fuck out of this nut house.
You made me die. You fuck. And what the hell do you mean haunted? Are you nuts or something?
No, you freaking wingnut. I just heard some spooky-ass voice calling my fucking name.
You're probably just hearing shit. You've been under a lot of stress as of late. You've not had time to decompress after that shit at the farm.
I was not hearing shit. It was fucking real.
George, after that god-awful night, we were exposed to whatever the fuck that was. I've been hearing and seeing shit. Joe's been dreaming shit. And then you and Barry ended up seeing some fucker warp out of God knows where. There's a lot of weird shit going on, not including the zombie outbreak outside. So just lay your head down and relax. Just get some sleep.
I agree with Donald. It would be suicide to head out there on your own. Just sleep it off.
I guess you're right. I've been a bit fatigued lately. Wake me up in an hour or two, okay, boys?
For sure. It makes a hell of a change that I'm not the sleepy one for once.
Agreed. I guess we're gonna have to start calling you Sleepy George from now on.
Oh, shut the fuck up, cocksucker. Fuck you, clowns. See you later.
Ha! Oh man, he's a little bit pissy today. Do you think it's that time of the month?
Gross, Donald. Why do you have to keep spouting disgusting shit like that?
I couldn't help it. But do you really think he was just hearing shit? There's been a lot of strange things happening.
It's a possibility. But as I said, it could be something to do with that rock. We were exposed to it for a fair amount of time.
The elemental shard. We must get the elemental shard.
The elemental what? Biden, are you losing your fucking mind again?
No, wait, what was I talking about again?
Do you see what I mean, Don? Shit's hitting the fan, and I don't even think this has to do with his deteriorating memory.
We've still got to kill this prick. I crafted the alternate Wonder Waff. Wait, what the fuck am I talking about?
Is his rotting brain contagious or something? Am I the only sane motherfucker here or what?
Donald, you saw it too, didn't you?
I don't know what I just saw.
Seeing things through the eyes of our alternate selves. Of course.
Huh? What do you mean, of course?
Well, think about it, Donald. We're seeing all these rifts opening up all over the states, let alone the globe. And because they've opened up into our world, it's polluting our minds. It's not a matter of where they are from, but when. It's like we're linking up our brains to the internet and they're being updated after postponing it for so long. All of this data is just flooding in all at once. That is probably why we're getting memories of things we've never encountered in our lifetime. Because it's like a hive mind. We're getting thoughts, dreams, memories from other versions of us in different realities and timelines. Vice versa.
That's the biggest piece of tinfoil cap conspiracy bullshit I've ever heard. Is what I would say, but having experienced all this madness, I don't know what to believe anymore.
It's like we were never supposed to exist. I know I can be forgetful at times, but I don't even remember anything before the Worms video we made. Can you guys recall doing anything before that?
Well, yeah, what was I doing?
Now that you bring it up, Biden, I have no recollection either. What the fuck is going on?
I have no idea, but think about it. We talk about our wives, our families every so often. But when was the last time we actually saw them? Or anyone, as a matter of fact?
You're right. My God, what the fuck is this? Are you implying that we're just copies? But why? Why the fuck would someone or something do that to us?
Oh, come off with that. I am real. You guys are real. This is real. There is zero fucking chance that we're imposters. I refuse to believe it.
But what if we are imposters, Donald?
If that was the case, then what the fuck was all this for? I mean, why? What would be the very reason behind having us here?
So you tricked me. You said we was going to save the entire multiverse.
You love zombies, don't you, gentlemen? Why not live through it? My God, I remember. What the fuck?
Everything is going exactly as intended.
Did you guys hear that?
They shouldn't be alone now, though. I sent them off to a little pocket dimension so they could live off their days in a lunatic asylum.
That's all fine and dandy, Monty. But what if they foil mine and your plans? I heard rumors that they busted out.
They what? Not a chance in hell. Even if there was an attempt on breaking out, it would be impossible.
Boys, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck is going on here?
You mentioned they've done a number of extraordinary things. I wouldn't take any chances. If I were you, I'd eliminate them once I had the option to do so.
Jacob, my friend, you worry too much. Now just do as I ask and continue your research. The sooner you complete the Argarthan device, the sooner our plans can be set into motion. Wait, what was that sound? It's coming from upstairs.
What the fuck was that?
Monty? Dr. Monty? Oh no. We shouldn't be here. We need to leave.
Dr. Monty, oh God, I remember that name. What the fuck is happening?
Wait, I remember. We was at the Dare Reese facility. We killed the Shadow Man. Then we ended up here. But why did we forget? This doesn't make any sense. Mark sent us home. Mark sent us home. Wait, Mark, I remember. Mark, can you hear us?
Their brainwaves are going rampant. Interesting.
It's that fucking voice again. The one that was talking to Monty when we was in the house. Who is that guy?
I don't know. Wait, the book, where is it?
I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Activate the thawing sequence. I have some questions I need to ask these four, starting with who they are and where they came from. It's no coincidence that they magically appeared out of the portal when we began testing.
I don't like this, gentlemen. Brace yourselves for whatever they've got in store for us.
Holy shit! I'm never gonna get used to all this time jumping crap.
Nice to have you back, man.
Nice to be back. That was something else.
Yeah, you can say that again, dude.
So now that we have this, whatever it is, what should we do with it?
Let me see. Now that I can have a clear scan of it, I might be able to put it to good use. That's odd.
What's wrong?
It's not giving off any form of 115 radiation, or anything I'm familiar with.
Then what makes it so special?
That's something I'm gonna have to figure out. For now, we have a new problem. When I sent those 4 back to their home dimension, something happened.
What do you mean something happened? Are they dead?
Thankfully not. But it seems that when I sent them home, someone tampered with the coordinates, and I'm not too sure where they are. I mean, I know where they are, just not exactly.
Oh, wow! You don't say?
Oh, shut the fuck up, would ya? They seem to be trapped on some form of island, and with the power of this otherworldly crystal, we might be able to get them out of there. You're just gonna have to infiltrate said island and bust them out. Once you get there, we can work out a way to get them back.
This is gonna be one hell of a reunion. I hope I don't give the poor bastards a heart attack.
They say that machines and AI don't have any form of emotion, but I feel excited. Just get them back here safely, Adam.
Don't worry, Mark. Let's get this shit over with. They need us more than ever.
Good luck, my friend.
It appears these 4 have some form of radiation. After harvesting some of their DNA and began testing, it would seem that some of my men became sick. After a while, they started showing animalistic behavior. But after further examination, they appeared to be dead, yet alive. Could this be the key to what I have been searching for after so long? And these 4 presidents could very well be this key I've been yearning. I've been hearing them mutter all sorts of delusional things. Undead, something called Element 115, and Apothecons. Whatever they are, I must learn more from them, because with this element, I may be able to finish my goal. The one thing I have been yearning, eternal life, is within my grasp.
Hey, Dr. Crow. Sir, I need to talk to you.
Damn it, Ben! I told you not to come down here when I'm in my study.
Sorry, sir, it's just that those 4 buffoons are awake. The orange one is causing a scene about wanting something called a Big Mac.
Ah, Christ almighty!
I was thinking the same thing. Like, what even is a Big Mac? Sounds pretty retarded if you ask me.
The only thing retarded is you fucking moron! A Big Mac is a fucking hamburger! Are you that out of touch or something?
No, sir. My intellect surpasses all on this godforsaken rock. Besides yours, of course.
God, you're such a suck-up. Whatever. Just get the fuck out of here and tell the chefs to cook them up some food. We need them alive!
Yes, sir.
Where the hell do I find these single-cell organisms?
Don't fear, my darling. I'm going to come get you. What in the...
Holy shit! The fuck? God damn it, Mark. You screwed up the destination.
Oopsie? I mean, at least you landed on a boat of some sort.
Hello there, old chap. How the devil did you get out here?
A British dude? That's a first. And oh, don't worry about it. I'm supposed to be on that island over there.
Are you sure, old bean? That island is about to be blown to Kingdom Come.
You what? By who?
Well, by the Navy, of course.
Damn it! I don't have a lot of time!
Not to fear, old boy. We have a while yet. There's someone I need to get off the island first.
I guess that makes 2 of us. So what do you know about the people on that island?
Well then, I guess this is fate that we met. Not a lot, I'm afraid. Russians. They took a friend of mine, and an artifact I obtained when exploring the lost temple of Tehochek in the Aztec jungle. We was attacked by these ruffians, and before I knew it, she was gone. She did put up one hell of a fight, all things considered, as there were signs of struggle and bodies littered all over the place.
Damn. With all due respect, she sounds like one hell of a woman.
Oh, believe me, she is. Saved my ass more times than I can count.
Ha! Wait, so back onto the subject. How do you know we have enough time before they bomb this place to hell?
Like I said, not to fear, old boy. Those Navy chaps won't attack until they get my signal. What the... That was my best pipe. You absolute assholes. No! Don't!
Get down!
Whoa. Amazing shot, I must say. But I'm afraid you've let the cat out of the bag now.
What? Why? Holy shit! What's going on?
That flare was the signal. It's going to get a bit hairy from here on.
Oh, for fuck's sakes! All right, look. If you can get us to shore without getting us killed, I'll help you find your lady friend, okay?
Good show, sir. Consider it done.
I'm coming, guys. Just hold out a little longer.